Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Kindiki, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, was brought into power as an appointee of the President and not the choice of the people. William Ruto had a Deputy President whom they were elected along in a joint ticket, that is the UDA. In politics, this person is preferred as the people's deputy president because a number of people made the choice of electing William Ruto courtesy of the deputy president, especially from the Mount Kenya region. When Gachagua came into power, Gachagua came just an appointee, meaning it was William Ruto's favorite. Such an individual will never at any point command respect from the people around him because they well know this person is just a mere appointee like us. For instance, cabinet secretaries are appointees. So Kindiki ranks in the same position as the cabinet secretaries because just like the cabinet secretaries were appointed is the same way Kindiki was appointed to the position of the deputy president. When this happens, respect fades away. And something happened in Wajir that has left Kenyans talking about it. And this, according to political analysts and political commentators like me, we perceive this as a humiliation and a lack of respect. I will give more details on the same, why I believe that this action is a lack of respect to the deputy president when you look at the ranking and the manner in which this thing was done. Can you keenly watch this video? If you keenly watched this video, there's something you noted. Cabinet secretaries are wearing some kind of caps, kofia. But Kindiki didn't have one. Aden Duale is wearing one. But the deputy president has none. So, wameanza kutembea, then Duale anafika katikati anaona kwamba, there's a problem here. It takes the kofia from another person. You know, Wajir is a hot county. At around 12 noon, watu wameingia kwa nyumba kwa sababu it is extremely hot. Na kama utapatikana nje, the sweat, kwa sababu they were walking kwa mguu, the sweat na ile joto, mtu atakuwa amesweat kwa mwili. So shamelessly, a whole minister of health who understands the risk and the dangers of what he's doing takes a kofia from another person's head, then kwa bila aibu anaiweka kwa kichwa ya Kindiki. The question I asked myself when I saw this video, how did the rest get these kofias? Does it mean mahali walikuwa wanapewa hizi kofia, Kindiki was absent so that it forces Duale to realize that Kindiki hakukuwa na kofia na anaichukua kwa mtu, si hata angechukua yake basi ampatie. But getting a kofia out of the head of a junior person and directly laying it on the deputy president's head, it depicts humiliation. Na hawa watu hivi ndio corona itawamaliza. Ebola. Hivi ndio Ebola itawamaliza, because Ebola gets transmitted when you get into contact with a sweat of the infected person. Ile sweat ya mtu mwenye ako infected ikikushika, or if you get to contact with it, unapatana na Ebola. So hii kichwa anatoa kofia bila precautions, anaitoa na ile sweat ya ule mtu because of the climate in Wajir. Ile kofia anaichukua na ile sweat anaiweka kwa Kindiki na ile sweat. So Kindiki pia akisweat, ile sweat pia inachanganyikana. So this is how Ebola is easily spread. Number 2, you can get Ebola through getting into contact with blood of an infected person. Number 3, you can get Ebola by wearing the clothes or getting into contact with the clothes or beddings of an infected person, or clothes that have been soiled by the infected person. You can be able to get it. Cough from an if you get into contact with the cough from an infected person, you get Ebola or the saliva. So it's a very serious disease that all of us must take precautions and all of us must know how it spreads. But then, from where I sit, to me, Ebola is not yet a threat in Kenya. As long as it is in Uganda, as long as it's in Congo, the only thing we need to do is guard our borders. But up to now, we had 2014 to 2016, we had more severe Ebola cases than what we have now. That time, we had Ebola cases in Sierra Leone, we had Ebola in Guinea, we had Ebola in Congo. Our medical personnel went there to assist and they came back alive. Nobody died. So in Kenya here, to us, it's never a threat. But the kind of humiliation I have seen on Kindiki, it depicts that Kindiki has lost glory in the circle of power within William Ruto's politics. Kindiki has lost the glory and is just there to finish days. And when the right time comes, the right people's choice, the right deputy president will be picked and the Kindiki will be left to suffer in kitchen there. Get it from me. And I've said this several times and let me repeat it. Kindiki will not finish with Ruto to the 2027 campaigns. Forget about it, because Kindiki cannot regain the lost Mount Kenya region. He has no influence. He has no charisma. He has no speech. He has no criteria. He has no hana plan. So such a kind of a person is just there to finish the days and they go. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.